This is the Bringing Business to Retail podcast with today's guest, Selena Soo.
Welcome to the Bringing Business to Retail podcast on SelenaKnight.com. Stay ahead of the competition by opening your doors to business experts so you can learn, grow, and be inspired. Passionate about bringing business strategies to independent retailers, please welcome your host, Selena Knight.
Hi guys, I am sitting here at Traffic and Conversion with the legendary Selena Soo. Yes, that's Selena and Selena. And Selena Soo works with personal brands and she helps you get publicity and get yourself out there. So welcome, Selena.
Thanks for having me, Selena. This is a first for me.
I've literally just accosted her in the bar just to have a quick conversation. So I have one quick question because I don't want to take up too much of your time, which is for people who have like a retail or e-commerce brand and they're looking to use themselves to leverage themselves as the face of the brand, what are maybe like the top 3 quick tips that you could give them to move away from being an e-commerce or product brand to being the face of the brand?
Yeah, absolutely. So just last year I was working with a client. Their company is called Best Self Co. and they sell paper journals. And so they've gone from 0 to over 8 figures in a short period of time. And, they came to me because they wanted to get more exposure, more PR, and they wanted to, become the faces of the company. A few quick strategies. Number one is, get clear on what your founder's story is and share it widely, because people are so curious about why did the company start, like what was the passion behind it, what was the reason, what was the story. So they have a really cool story of the two of them meeting in an entrepreneurship program and just finding themselves to be like the most motivated people, and they became accountability partners, and they listened to hundreds of podcasts and books, and they created like this goal setting system to help people achieve better results. So they've got a cool story, and so they share that widely, and people can relate to that, trying to achieve more in life, and then wanting a system to support them in doing that. And then
so does the story need to be relatable?
It doesn't have to be relatable. It just has to be interesting, and interesting stories can be ones that are simply relatable, where you see a piece of yourself in them, or it's something that's really extraordinary and you're like, wow, that's really interesting. So that's one. The second thing is to get really clear on your expert topics. So, for my clients, if they were just to be in the media talking about their journal all day long, it would come off as an advertisement versus like really adding to like the conversations that people are having. We got clear, okay, so yes, they have this journal, but they're also experts in topics like goal setting, productivity, morning rituals, work-life balance, online business, e-commerce, Kickstarter, and things like that. And so once we got clear on some of those expert topics, and from there we could come up with specific story ideas. And so we would pitch them to the media, and it could be things like 3 surprising ways to save more time, or how using a daily journal can, change your life, or whatever it is. But we had dozens and dozens of story ideas. And then as they were, whether it was writing the guest post, doing the interview, authoring the piece, they would mention their journal, but it wouldn't be the sole focus of the story.
And even the story about how they met is a story in itself, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your time. I know that you've got someone coming, but guys, check out selenasoo.com.
Yeah, SelenaSoo.com, SelenaSoo.
And she also has a fabulous course. It's not open at the moment, is it?
No, it's open once a year in late March until April 2nd, called impactingmillions.com. So I don't know what happens if you go to impactingmillions.com right now, but feel free to check that out, or go to selenasoo.com.
Oh, we can just air this one in a couple of weeks or so it'll be like perfect timing.
Okay, cool.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of the Bringing Business to Retail podcast. You can find all of the show notes over at SelenaKnight.com. If you found something that you heard today particularly useful, I'd love it if you could leave me a review on iTunes or Stitcher. And of course, feel free to share this episode with someone that you think could benefit by listening to it. Want more retail biz strategies? You can watch the Bringing Business to Retail TV show, where each week I'll answer a question or provide you with a simple, actionable retail biz strategy that you can implement in your business right away. If you have a question or a guest, I'd love to hear from you. Drop my team an email at podcast@selenaknight.com, and I'll see you on the next episode. Have a great week.